Hi and welcome back. This is Fia. Today I thought I'd make an art journal page, and this is one of the prompts from Allison Bright's 30 days of art journaling, and I'll try to remember to put the links in the description box. And these prompts I'm doing on mixed media paper, single sheets, because I'm putting them in page protectors. So, and this is a prompt about what makes me happy. And if you want to know more about the prompts, you should go to her Facebook page, and that I'll try to remember to link. My memory is not the best, but they're really fun, and I'm actually taking my time with them. So yeah, so on my palette here I have 4 colors. I have a Liquitex red, a black, all of these are heavy body, metallic gray, and gesso. And I'm gonna use a card today and just get some paint on my paper to start with. And this will also give it some texture and stuff. And I'm just starting with the red here. Like so. And now I'm gonna dry it. While I'm drying this, I'm gonna show you a technique that if you let the heat go where this paint is still wet, and you let the heat go really long, you get a pretty cool texture. So I'm gonna try to show you up close here. And you're not gonna be able to hear very much because the heat gun is gonna be blowing. You see that texture? It starts to bubble, which is kind of cool. Continue to dry. Okay, so I'm going on to the next color, which will be the anthracite, or like metallic gray. Also this one, just using the card for texture and interest. Once again, drying. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in still with the card with some black, just to get some more texture, like so. And once again, dry it. Okay. And then I'm actually gonna use this stencil from this is from Panduro. They have these stencils in packs of 4s, and I think this one is still available, and it's just paint splotches. And I'm gonna use my gesso for this. here I want a little bit larger piece of white, because I have a piece of a napkin I'm going to show you in a minute or two that I want to be able to stand out a bit. And since you need white for a background for stuff like that, I need a little bit bigger piece of real estate, so to speak. Something like that looks pretty cool. So once again, we're gonna go in and dry this like so, and just make sure my hands are not filled with paint and stuff. Okay, so I have this napkin, and that was a pack of these were given to me from a very special person, and they made me laugh. It's kind of a inside joke between us. So I need to put this on what makes me happy. So I'm just gonna go in here and get a couple of bananas. And since I'm gonna put a lot of writing on this, I can't put too many bananas on this page. But I wanted at least couple of them, just because they made me laugh so much when I saw what she had gifted me for Valentine's Day. And I think she's actually watching this my channel, so Ingla, thanks again. Tack så mycket. De gör mig glad. So I want my bananas somewhere like there. So I'm gonna get out my matte medium, just a Liquitex Heavy Body. One. And I'm gonna get a brush. Just moisten it up a bit. Get my bananas on the paper. Okay. So now I need, my thought with this page was to make kind of a list of things that makes me happy. And there's more to this prompt, but to find out what else is, it's a free course, so you should really go check it out if you want to know more. So I was thinking that I would write them on paper, and I would glue them on haphazardly over this page. So I'm gonna clean off a bit here, and I'm gonna write them down and cut them out, and then I'll come back for the next part where I glue them on. And I think I'm not gonna use any stamps or anything, and if I do, I'll show you what I've used. But I think I'm just gonna write it by hand. So I'll see you in a bit, and yeah, bye. Okay, so I'm back, and I have written out all my words, and I thought I'd start with just putting this somewhere, and right there seems great. So I'm just gonna matte medium this down, and I've written in Swedish, and I'll translate for you guys. So this one says joy or happiness. And I've just written in a permanent marker, this one. Just keeping it really, really simple. So I'm gonna go and put these down, and while I put this down, I'll tell you what it says. So this is to make other people laugh. I like making other people laugh. And this one says doo-doo and pee-pee, because I still have the humor of a 3-year-old. I don't think, I'm almost 40, and I don't think I'll ever get over that. And this says being creative. That is something that has always followed me throughout all my life. This says the forest. I'm born and brought up in the northern mountains of Sweden, and the forest started just on our backyard. This says love, because that makes me happy. This one says, uh-oh, no, I don't want it that way. Ooh. Family, because family makes me happy. This one says baby animals, because who cannot love and be happy by baby animals? Especially now that you have YouTube. And this says friends. So these are some of the things that makes me happy. I don't think I could fit all of the things that makes me happy. I would need a book for that. I'm kind of a happy person most of the time. Cheers, sip of coffee. So I'm gonna dry this. Fika. Okay, so this is dry now, or as dry as it will be for me to continue. So I'm just gonna go in, and something you should know, acrylic paint really ruins your alcohol markers. So don't use an alcohol marker you really care for, like your Copics or something like that, because the chances are that it won't work. It kind of dries them out, and it's really hard to get them back to working again. But I want this type of line and not some other type of line on this, so that's why I'm going with it anyways. I'm going to move my paint, because I usually put my pages in my paint, and I'm just outlining these. And it would be nice if you could think about what makes you happy and maybe put it in the comments down below. Maybe things I haven't thought about that makes you happy. Because joy is so subjective, and it also varies from day to day, to be honest. So what makes me happy today might not make me as happy tomorrow. That's just the way life is. But what usually makes you happy? And have you tried to get more of it in your life? That's a pretty interesting question. Like so. And I'm just gonna wipe off the tip of my pen or marker. And then I'm just gonna go in with my thin line Posca. And just on this big word, just draw a line, if I can get it to work, on the thick lines, so to speak. And that's it. I'm just gonna date this page, as I tend to do with everything almost. And I'm done. Another quick one. But like I said before, for me it doesn't have to be a thought out, planned out process. It just has to give you joy, or get your emotions that you need to get out on the paper. And this is just for me like a reminder. When I'm gonna flip through my binder with all these, I'm just gonna look at this and go like, yeah, Kaka and Pee will really makes me happy. It makes me laugh. Baby animals also makes me laugh, of course. Bananas. And Engla, just for you, bara för dig, Engla. Bananer. I hope you got inspired, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.